Hello and welcome to the channel. A truly beautiful mind. Albert Einstein, born on 14 March 1879 in Ulm, Germany, was initially seen as an unconventional child. He was a late talker, and his early life was marked by isolation, preferring to play with mechanical toys rather than socialize. Despite only doubts about his potential, Einstein became a gifted student, particularly in mathematics and physics. He attended school in Switzerland and later studied at the University of Zurich, where he met Mileva Merrick, a fellow student who would later become his wife. After graduation, Einstein worked at the patent office in Bern while secretly developing his own groundbreaking ideas. In 1905, at the age of 26, he published four revolutionary papers, including the special theory of relativity, which introduced the famous equation E is equal to mc square. These papers changed the understanding of time, space, and energy. Einstein's personal life was complex. His marriage to Mileva Merrick ended in divorce, and he remarried his cousin Elsa in 1919. He gained worldwide fame for his work in physics, especially after his general theory of relativity in 1915, which was confirmed by an eclipse in 1919. And in 1921, he received the Nobel Prize in Physics. In 1933, with the rise of Nazis, Einstein moved to United States. His concerns about nuclear fission led him to warn President Franklin D. Roosevelt in 1939, which contributed to the development of atomic bomb. And after World War II, Einstein advocated for world peace and democracy, although his call for the world government was not heeded. Einstein passed away in 1955 at the age of 76, remembered not only as a scientific genius but also as a visionary and advocate for peace. Now, in details. Einstein, Albert Einstein, was born on March 14, 1879 in Ulm, Germany. As a child, he was different from other children. He didn't start speaking until he was 2.5 years old. And when he did, he repeated everything twice. His parents were worried about him because of this. Einstein also had trouble making friends, and other kids called him Brother Boring because he preferred to play alone, especially with mechanical toys. He even joked about his newborn sister, asking, "Where are his wheels? Where are her wheels?" Einstein wasn't a bad student, but he didn't like the strict rules at school. He did well in subjects like mathematics, but he often argued with teachers. At the age of 15, he left the school because he felt trapped. His parents moved to Milan, but Einstein stayed with relatives and later decided to continue his studies in Switzerland, where the schools were more relaxed. He went to the University of Zurich and studied mathematics and physics. There, he met Mileva Merrick, a fellow student, and they fell in love. After finishing his studies, Einstein couldn't find a job, so he worked as a teaching assistant and later as a technical expert at a patent office in Bern. While working there, Einstein secretly developed his own scientific ideas. In 1905, when he was 26, he published four famous papers that changed how we understand time, space, and energy. One of these papers introduced his famous equation, that is E is equal to mc square, which shows the relationship between energy, that is E, and mass, that is m, and speed of light, that is c. Although his scientific work was revolutionary, his personal life was complicated. Einstein's mother didn't approve of his choice to marry Mileva because she thought she was too old for him and too smart. Despite this, they married in 1903 and had two sons. However, their marriage didn't last and they divorced in 1919. Einstein remarried his cousin Elsa the same year. In 1915, Einstein published his general theory of relativity, which explained gravity in a new way. In 1919, during the solar eclipse, scientists proved his theory was correct by observing how light from stars bend around the sun. And this made Einstein even more famous, and he was awarded the Nobel Prize in Physics in 1921. When the Nazis came to power in Germany in 1933, Einstein left for the United States. In 1939, after hearing about the discovery of nuclear fission in Germany, he warned President Franklin D. Roosevelt that Germany could create an atomic bomb. This led to the development of the atomic bomb by the United States. After World War II, Einstein became an advocate for peace and democracy. He called for the world government to prevent future wars, but this idea wasn't accepted. In his latter years, he focused on using his fame to campaign for peace. Albert Einstein died on April 18, 1955, at the age of 76. He was remembered not only as a brilliant scientist but also as a person who cared deeply about peace and humanity. His work continues to influence science to this day.